Now it is.
Oh, it's working? Alright, can you see me? Alright, cool. Step closer. Alright, people. Look, everything's awkward right now. I'm totally wasted. I don't look like it because I'm holding this and I'm all spirit, baby. What I mean by spirit is I have control over my flesh. You see that focus? That was for the police so I can pass. Alright, the point is, people, what I'm trying to say is that I'm not too drunk, but I'm drunk. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, is that half the world is drunk. Okay? 50. This video is going to explain why we can't do anything about American collapse. Okay? This is the board. Alright, make sure they can see the board. Can you see the board? Alright. Alright, people. So, there's family, right? America is a family. Your dad is the government. This is a metaphor. Okay? The government is like your dad. Now, why I'm saying that is the reason why America will collapse is because the children, so this is dad, this is the children. Children is we the people. You guys following? We can't do anything about what the government does because they pay the bills. If you're a kid and you say, and you cuss at your dad, or you punch your dad, or you expose your dad, he'll throw your ass on the street. He could beat you. He could take all your toys from you. He could put you outside. He could do whatever he wants to you. That's the reason why we can't do anything about the government. They control we already lost people. So, what does a child do when the house is burning? When the house has a bad father? When the government is messing everything up, you run away. Now most people are saying, well, you're being a bitch because you're running away. No, I'm running away because I want this to be my father. I want this to be my government. This to be my household. Because this is fair, this is honest. See, if I were to run away from the government, away from America and say, hey, I found new land, I want to make my own food, I want to build my own house so I'm not paying rent, they can't do anything. But the reason why all of your politicians, all of your courts, all of your, the president, all of the government, they can't do anything, people, to save the children because they are owned by bills. You know, they are, they could be punished. They could lose their job. All these constituents are implied to the people. That's why nothing is changing and America's getting worse. No matter what anybody says, Trump can't save him because he has a daddy. Trump didn't invent money and he's a billionaire. So who's printing out the money? Who really owns everything? It's whoever owns the money. So, I mean, it's the root of all evil, right? So, the beautiful part about all this is that God owns the earth. So, you got the government, which is going to collapse. See, you guys got to understand, America's collapsing because it's built on lies. Okay? You know, nobody wants to have a history of slaves or slaughtering Native Americans. So let's start a new country. Let's start things over in a correct way with this. Okay? So we gotta expose lies. And what I want to get at is the reason why no one can fix anything is because 50% of people are on drugs. 50% of Americans are on drugs, people. I'm not mad at the addicts. God knows I've done a lot of drugs. You know who I'm mad at? The parents. Who are the parents? The government. You can just look up the information. We caught the CIA smuggling in tons of cocaine. Okay? So the problem, okay, is the government. They are our parents. It's not the children's fault if they're all on drugs, because it's the government's allowing the drugs to get it. Okay? Then you got 30, I'm drunk, people. You got 30% of people, okay, that are slaves. That means they have a job, they just want to have a normal life. But they can't, because having a job isn't a normal life. You're not with your family. You're taking orders from people that are rapists, war criminals. Half the people in the government are pedophiles. Like, you got all these problems, okay? So we already got 50, 60, 70, 80% of people that are either on drugs or they're slaves, or we'll go another 20%. Actually, it's more than that. We're going to end the game. We're going to go 50% are brainwashed. What does that mean? It means they worship idolatry, they worship money, they worship famous people, they worship all the wrong things. These are people that have no idea that their food is being poisoned. They have no idea that planes are spraying barium, lithium, aluminum. They have no idea that we're going to war for lives. They have no idea 9/11 was an inside job. They have no idea that we are at war and everything is a lie. So where are the people to fix things? It's nobody. It's zero. The people with God, the people that are selfless, the people that are out of the system, they don't rely on their daddy to pay their bills, the government to pay their bills, or to provide land for them, or to get food for them. What I mean by get food for them is you go to a grocery store. No, I want to learn how to find my own food out in the wild. I want to be the household and have my family and teach them everything, not the government. So what I'm getting at, people, is America is going to 100% collapse because we're being fucked. Either you've been lied to, you're on drugs, you're a slave, or you're being selfish. So, the only thing we can do is not running away. You want me to zero it? Run to God. Okay? Run to the real Father. Run to your fucking dad. Your real dad. Run to God. This. That's how you're going to survive. That's how you're going to have 100% happiness. That's how you fix everything in your life. Anyways, that's today's testimony. I just sobered up even though I'm drunk.